So I'll talk about how Xbox Series X price may not be cheap, and then we will move on to the reveal of the various games. Hey, what is happening guys, this is Orka from Orka's Gaming Corner and welcome to another week of gaming news. So, those of you who were hoping that Microsoft's Xbox Series X will be cheap and launch at around $400 to $500 and undercut Sony's PS5 may be proven wrong, in the sense that the console will be great and do all the great things it claims to do, but pricing is just not one of those things. It looks more and more like this generation the consoles will be more on the expensive side. Recently, Microsoft went into more details about the Series X and explained the entire chip layout and everything else, including the price. And if we go by the pricing, the price does not look that great. Microsoft's slide shows that the Xbox One minus the Connect was around $400. The One S was I think around $350 at launch. Then we come to the Xbox One X, which was $500 at launch, and now in 2020 looks like the Series X will be around $600, which is a bit more pricier than most people would have hoped for it. Maybe higher or lower, but my guess is 600 will be the price. Now if you ask me if the console is worth it at $600, maybe yes, maybe no, depends on whom you ask. I used to be a PC gamer primarily, so as per me, it's not great, but it's not bad either, as it's still a lot cheaper than an equivalent gaming PC. Hell, a 2080 Super, which is somewhat similar to a Series X in performance, at least theoretically will cost you as much as $700 just for the graphics card alone. Forget about making the PC, that is a whole lot more expensive. But in the same way, if you are one of those people gearing up to get your first console with around $400 to max $500 saved to spend, another $100 can be a deal breaker. Because if you just wait a year, maybe the price will drop to $550 or $500, or with that extra $100 you can get months of Game Pass or even access special games like Cyberpunk and AC Valhalla. Also, if you own a console like One X like me, then it is a more sensible thing to just wait out the 2 years of the One X cycle. By then you would get the Series X probably at a cheaper price also. So that's how the console pricing will be for the Series X. That is what we are getting the vibes, at least from the Microsoft end, and I think that is also one of the main reasons why they have not revealed the actual pricing as of now. Well, on the bright side of things, pricing is not officially revealed on paper by MS and it may change anytime, so let's hope for the best. Now on to our next story. Like promised, I did play Avengers open beta on PC and it ran okay without problems at a resolution of 1440p on my 2070 Super. I feel the game is just not what I had hoped for. I'm not exactly sure how to explain it to you guys, but it looks like the game was made with casual players and a much younger audience in mind. It is very kiddish. The bombastic action that you see on the screen gets old very soon. The upgrade paths are not that great and it feels like one of the mobile action RPG games that look great when you look at it but actually suck when you actually try to play it. I also don't want to cast my judgment on the game because Crystal Dynamics made the new Tomb Raider game series and they are truly great. But this game is nowhere near any of the Tomb Raiders and it's riddled with microtransactions. Also, then the characters look like cosplay characters, especially Thor and Black Widow. The only character I liked a bit was Hulk. So that is how the Avengers scene is right now. Now let's move on to some of the game reveals. Warner Brothers Montreal is working on a Gotham Universe game, Gotham Knights, and it looks pretty good. The game will have co-op and single player, and the game mainly focuses on the side characters after the death of Batman. The game features 4 playable characters: Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin and Red Hood. And This is WB Games we are talking about. The combat looks good and the world looks fantastic. They showed live gameplay and a trailer of Gotham Knights, and the game is also releasing in 2021. Then there was another announcement. Rocksteady Studio is working on Suicide Squad game. For this, they only showed the trailer, so I cannot exactly say how good it will turn out to be. However, Rocksteady has been making great games, so it should be a good game, and this game is slated to release in 2022. Also, in other news, Crysis Remastered is releasing on 18th of September on PS4, Xbox One and the Epic Store on PC. So yet another game poached by Epic Store as an exclusive from Steam. I would have liked to have this game on Steam, but what to do? That is how Epic functions. Crysis Remastered is going to have different types of ray tracing on different hardware. On PC it will support normal hardware based ray tracing, and on consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One X, it will have a software based ray tracing. So it will be interesting to see exactly what software based ray tracing will look like and how it will compare to the hardware versions. All that said, the game is really good, so I'm looking forward to it. With that, we come to the end of this week's gaming news. If you like the video, please like it. If you dislike the video, dislike it. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, and have a good day. Orka signing out.